Welcome back. Well, for more than 17 years, Make Way for Books has helped young children arrive to school ready to read and succeed.
And since February is Love of Reading Month, they are encouraging all of us here in Southern Arizona to talk, sing, play, and read with young children everywhere. Jenny Volpe and Natalia Hoffman are here to tell us more. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. We're so happy to be here.
I should say ladies and one gentleman.
Indeed.
Yes.
Pete.
And Pete. So Jenny, let's start off talking about some of the services and the programs that you guys have available.
Great. Well, we've been around 17 years and we serve 28,000 kids every year and their families. And one way we do that is to get to young children, we work with about 150 preschools and child care centers every year, meeting children there and meeting families, helping parents and teachers understand how to support young children in their literacy development.
I love it. Now, why do you think this is just so important for the children in our community, these programs that you offer?
Yeah, well, it's really important because 90% of a child's brain forms in the birth to 5 years, and with most of that happening in the 0 to 3 years, actually. And we know that when kids hear stories and when adults are talking to them and singing to them, that it really forms their cognitive development and helps them get ready to read later on. So when they walk into the door of their elementary school, they're going to be ready and they're going to be on track.
So don't wait until school to get them started in learning.
Absolutely, yes.
And you know, school can pick it up from there. And speaking of schools, you guys have a huge project that you guys are undertaking right now. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so it's called our Neighborhood School Readiness Project, and we're in 12 TUSD schools providing programming for families who don't have access to preschool. So a lot of what Make Way for Books does, and this is what Natalia does with all of her programs, is provide programming for families for children birth to 5 that they come to the school, and we provide every week. They come at the same time, and so the kids are learning with us kind of what their counterparts are learning in preschool. So it's really, we're really thrilled to be in these schools, and in addition to being at the school doing those programs, we're also out in the community doing literacy programming at apartment communities. And then in addition to apartment communities, we're also again in all the preschool and childcare centers around those 12 schools. So it's a $1.6 million project spread across 3 years, and we're just thrilled to be doing it to get more kids ready to read.
That is amazing. You also have the Make Way for Books app.
Oh,
Tell us a little bit about that.
So we're really excited about our app. We developed it as a way for families to incorporate literacy throughout their day. So it is bilingual. It's available in English and Spanish, and you can download it on the App Store or Google Play. And the cool thing about it is that it has activities that parents can do at the grocery store, while they're waiting in line, while they're at the park, or at their house, that can foster skills like vocabulary development, comprehension, everything that we know is so important for kids to have by the time they enter kindergarten.
I love that you guys have gotten an app. They always say there's an app for everything.
Right.
There's no excuse for a parent not to have the information right in the palm of their hand at all times. And I know you guys are doing like an early literacy campaign. I'm sure this is a big part of that.
It is. It's a huge part of the campaign. So as part of our Share Stories, Change Lives campaign, we want to get 5,000 downloads of our app. That's one of our goals. And throughout the campaign, there's just real fun ways for families to participate. If they do an activity on the app, they can send us kind of what they really liked, and they can get entered into contests to win free books.
What do we search for to find the app?
Make Way for Books Early Literacy app, and it pops right up.
Perfect.
Love it. Now, so we're encouraging people to go get the app today. Don't wait. Now, how else can families and people get involved if they're watching and are interested in being a part?
That's a great question.
So they can become involved, one, by coming to our story times and our cover-to-cover sessions, which they can find out more about on our website. And we're also launching the cover-to-cover book club, where each month we're going to feature one of our favorite children's books. So this month, we're featuring Pete the Cat. That's why we brought Pete. So families can share this book at home, and we have activities and tips around the book, and then they can join the conversation on social media, on Facebook and Twitter, and tell us about their favorite parts of the book.
You know, and I find it a little bit technology, it sounds really great, but there's a little bit of sadness inside of me that I remember having the physical books and sitting down with your parents and reading and being so excited when you got some words right in the book.
Absolutely.
And I think that somewhere may be getting lost. So this is so very important.
Absolutely, and the app is really meant to be, it's a tool for parents to interact around the books, right? It's not, children aren't necessarily touching the screen at all. It's really just a great way for families to learn how to interact with these beautiful books.
So like in the lovely picture we saw, we can still have Dad with the little one on his lap and read together. I do
Absolutely.
think that is important, getting ready for school.
Absolutely.
Just reading out loud is what I think we learn to help our children to become better readers. So this is such a great app and such great programs that you offer.
Thank you so much.
Ladies,
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here. And you and your young kids are invited to interactive story time every Wednesday and third Saturday of each month. You can also donate new or gently used books at any Peter Piper Pizza or Comcast location. For more information, you can call 721-2334 or visit makewayforbooks.org.